Hi, classmates. Today I'm going to talk about the borderline personality disorder article that we read for class this week. First, I want to talk about that I don't necessarily think they talk about in this article about possibly abolishing the borderline personality disorder diagnosis. Also talking about the name being changed, what I think is a more realistic idea is renaming it. But I don't really necessarily agree with that either. I think that there's just such a big stigma against borderline personality disorder clients, just in the everyday world as well as in the clinical world, with the abandonment issues that they have, unstable relationships, unstable sense of self, mood swings, anger, all the things, all the typical symptoms of BPD. It has such a big stigma on it that from people in clinical social work and psychology, as well as just in everyday lives, everyday people that don't necessarily have any connection to the mental health field, that I think that just that stigma that's associated with borderline personality disorder is the reason why this article would even be created, because it is just so much more stigmatized, I think, than other disorders in the DSM. I do like how they talk about the stigma in borderline personality disorder, and I also like how they talk about how they can diminish the stigma of it, especially where they talk about avoiding stereotypes and exercising compassion, because that is so huge. Not stereotyping our clients and not automatically having this idea in our head of who somebody is based on their diagnosis, because everyone presents differently. And as well, exercising compassion. These people have been through significant trauma. Most people with BPD have been through trauma, and I think using compassion and understanding that, this is how they've coped with their trauma. And also they say maintain hope. So maintain hope that we can help them.